You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Wing Gaming. Just subbing you on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Nekojishi, Senpai's Path. So, y'all were telling me that I made a mistake and choosing one of my dialogue options. So apparently we have to go with Tiger and not with Senpai, because if you go with Tiger, that gets you a good ending. If you go with Senpai, that gets you the bad ending. So we're gonna save go with Senpai bad ending for another run, if I can help it, because I'd rather get the good ending first. Anyway, y'all, before we jump into it, just want to let y'all know that our Patreon is now for as little as $5. Y'all can help support the channel, get some awesome rewards like permanent access to our community Discord server and full access to upcoming Not Safe for Work videos. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in. Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Maybe. Alright. Oh boy. Can we go back? Can we go back? Can we go back? Shit. We might not be able to go back. Save and load. Huh. Can you go back on Nekojishi? Fuck, yeah, jeez. Autoplay. No. Okay, well, jeez. Alright, I guess we're gonna get the bad ending. If y'all can tell me how to skip stuff in Nekojishi, that would be great. You know, because then I can do a separate save for it. Huh. Can I not? Can I really not? Man, that sucks. Can I really not go back? Oh man, are we really locked into the bad ending? Maybe, I don't know. Probably. Yeah, we're probably locked into the damn bad ending. Well, alright, y'all, so I'm just going to keep going on ahead. If we get the bad ending, we get the bad ending. But hey, at least that means that we will get the good ending the next try. So, let's go ahead and jump right back into it. Alright. Senpai, where are you? Oh, there he is. It was the last night of the Shi-Ming holidays when Senpai finally returns to visit me. Senpai, where have you been? At first I just went back home to grab some stuff, but my family ended up keeping me there. Sorry, Liao. Okay, going home was fine, but why didn't you contact me at all? You didn't answer my calls. I was so worried. Liao was worried about me? I'm happy to hear that. Anyone would be worried about someone who just disappeared like that. You could have at least let me know. I couldn't. My family took my phone away and cut the internet off. I couldn't contact anyone at all. Is your family always that strict? Well, they're pretty rough this time. You know, it's just because they don't accept I'm gay. Excuse me, I've tried arguing about it a few times, but it's never worked. Then they found out I've been staying with you, so it's like that. Because you've been staying with me? They can't exactly accept me running away to stay with someone else. But this is my body and it's none of their business. But I am speaking from Yanshushi's point of view. He's really upset over the whole thing. Well, with things as they are, I can't exactly insist on staying here. So today I'm actually here to pack up my stuff. The family wants me to go move back into my dorm. But Senpai, didn't you still want me to help you? Senpai came to live with me in the first place so he could convince me to rejuvenate his temple. What's going to happen with that now? No problem. Even though I won't be here with you, we can still see each other. We still go to school together after all. Is it really no problem? Well, it wouldn't matter if Liao agreed to help me rejuvenate the temple. Seriously, Senpai? I'm absolutely serious, but I don't want to pressure you. Really, though, I'm in a pretty bad situation now, in every possible way. But that doesn't mean I'm giving up. It's a matter of life or death. Would you please think about it, Liao? What did you mean? What do you mean? Well, you need to think about a bunch of things, like taking a break in your studies, finding a place to live in Miali, and then getting an income. But I'll try to help you as much as I can. I'll work something out. I just need you to make up your mind, if that's alright. But even if you stay, you're going to help Senpai. It's also sudden to decide now. Senpai's gone over this before, but that doesn't change the fact that taking a year or two off of school, how could I even explain it to my family? I know, it's not like we have many other choices, though. I just thought I should go over it again so you can prepare. It'll just be harder the longer we wait. Senpai finished speaking and just started to pack up his stuff. Senpai doesn't really have much stuff here. He puts away the folding table and gathers all his belongings from the corner, cramming them all into his backpack before going to the bathroom and doing the same with the toiletries. Looks like, water time. Oh, that's some good water. Alright. Well, that should be everything. Liao, make sure to let me know when you decide. Anyways, see you tomorrow. Yeah. And just like that, Senpai leaves my room, carrying everything he owns with him. Even though he said that I'd see him tomorrow, it's hard to see him leave like this. I've gotten so used to him in my life the past month, and now it feels like it's all gone. I didn't know that kitten was so reasonable. He didn't even throw a tantrum before leaving. Shushi, not happy. He wasn't happy? I know Senpai didn't really want to leave, but we both saw this coming, didn't we? Senpai, how did things end up like this? Senpai, should I talk about... Talk to Tiger, I guess? Hey, Tiger. I know what you want to say. He wishes to leave, and that is the right decision to make. Making him stay would just cause the both of you no end of troubles. And as he said, there's nothing stopping each of you from seeing each other. Everything works out in the end. Sure, that's true, but he's only leaving because of his family. He's not leaving because he wants to. Should we really let him go like this? What would you do? Beg his family to have him stay? I hardly think they care. That would only make things worse. That's right. How can you stop him? This is a problem for his family to deal with by themselves. Even magistrates find it hard to resolve such quarrels. The same goes for gods. It's beyond even the powers of the goddess Meizu to solve. You're better off leaving it be. It's just hard to accept. You were the one who wanted him to leave to begin with. I changed my mind. It's not like I wanted him to leave like this. Then what do you want? To happily have him around even though you know you can't promise to go to the alley with him? Right now you're ruled by the passions of your heart, but then what? This may as well be the best opportunity to say no to him. If you feel guilty about it, just imagine that I kicked him out. Would that be fine with you? You have nothing to do with it. That's why I said to imagine. I'm asking you to let him go. If you regret this decision, you are free to blame everything on me. Understand? How could I do that? Huh. Liao, do you know how painful it is to see you be so indecisive? I know. That's good. Well, if there's anything you wish to say, you can tell him tomorrow in person. Yeah. I head to bed, nestle myself into a ball under the quilt, and close my eyes. It's early and I can't sleep, but I feel like this is the only thing I can do right now. Enveloped in warm blankets with nothing else to do, but just lie here by myself. I can't help but think what would have happened if I had just asked Senpai to leave straight off the bat. I would have avoided so much trouble for the both of us. But after all the time we've spent together, can I really just say that I want to throw it all away? That I would have been better off if he didn't become part of my life? The holidays are over and midterm exams are about to start. In the morning, I waited around for a bit just on the off chance that Senpai would be here to walk me to school, but he didn't. His dorm is in the opposite direction from the campus, after all, and it'd be a pain to come over here just for me. In fact, I didn't run into Senpai all day. I mean, most of my classes have exams today. It's not like Senpai can sit on them like he usually does, and I don't see him during lunch either. Finally, I end up running into him after the cafeteria that evening. Liao, what a long day! How did your exams go? Oh, they were fine, but what about you, Senpai? You had exams, right? Nah, not today. I didn't really take on many subjects this semester, so exams are pretty chill. Like now? Water time. Which is why I was able to come to my classes every day. I got in the way of his studies, didn't I? But it's too late to think about that now. You know, where were you all day? I didn't see you at all. Heh, did Liao miss me? I've been waiting here for you after all. You were waiting for me here, Senpai? Well, you pretty much only eat in the cafeteria. It's not hard to guess that you'd come here. Hey, it's cheap, okay? There's heaps of cheap restaurants around campus, you know. You're just being too lazy to go out and try something new. It's my first year here. You can't expect me to know every place around. Besides, the food here is good enough. Still, you're always eating alone, Liao. How lonely of you. I'm not eating alone. For the past month, I've been eating with you, and people can't really hear us talk about that. If I'm gone, who will eat with you then? Senpai. What's wrong? Why so serious? You just said, if I'm gone, shouldn't you be saying if you go to Meowly with me? Well, yeah, if Liao comes to Meowly with me, we'll be eating together for sure, but what if you don't? You don't have any other friends to have dinner with, right? I mean, you've got Kulao and the old man, but they're not real people. If you don't have any normal friends, people will just start seeing you as some lone weirdo. Senpai, isn't Meowly a matter of life or death for you? To me, it just sounds like you've given up, that you're already planning to leave, and you're trying to make peace with that. No, I just think I've been trying too hard to chase you, Liao, and even then I still can't convince you. So I guess I should give you some room. Maybe keeping some distance is better? Yeah, it's a life or death matter, but even knowing that, you're still not going to go with me, are you? It's because I have to leave school. You might have to leave school, but I'll go back to being a Yao Guai roaming the streets just to disappear one day like I never existed. It's unfair to threaten Liao like that. The dissipation of your Fudagong's influence won't cause you to vanish. You'll just become a Yao Guai. Nothing would impede you from finding another Fudagong. As long as you remain a good Yao Guai, no one would harm you. You make it sound so easy. I've served my Fudagong for a long time, and I'm not about to give up on them, and as I watch as they lose their power. With power without their god of soil. One day when someone brings an offering, they'll be revived, but it doesn't feel right letting them be forgotten like this. There are many people in this world in need. If you care so much, why not help them all? I want to help someone. That's why I came to Liao. I know it's hard for him. He'd have to leave school behind for over a year. On top of that, he has his family to deal with. I know firsthand how difficult that is. I know leaving school isn't really the problem. It's getting Liao's family to accept what he's doing, isn't it? Sure, I have memories of Yanshushi's relationship with his family, but going to his home and experiencing it myself, I feel terrible for asking Liao to go through that. There's no way Liao's family would accept what I'm asking of him. If he went through it with it and ran away with me to Meowly for over a year, could he really go home again? So maybe it's okay for me to just give up, for me to become Yao Guai again. Sure, that's the end of my temple, but it's not like anyone would be dead. You're really giving up? I'm not one to give up. Will you come to me with Meowly, Liao? Doesn't really matter if I give up or not. It's still your decision. I'm thinking about keeping some distance anyhow. Liao can just be friends with me. If he has the chance to help me, that's all the better. If not, it won't hurt as much when we have to say goodbye. Senpai, it's a bit late to be saying that. What? You already in love with me or something? Not at all. Senpai, don't kill the mood. But I really don't want to burden you with all this. We're still friends, no matter what. I'll be sure to come by and talk with you. Either way, it's exam week, and we're both busy, right? Yeah. So we gotta knuckle down and focus on exams. This stuff can wait till later. Okay, whoa. But for now, let's forget about this downer of a conversation. It's time to get some grub. Kulao, let's go! Senpai drags Leopard by the collar to the drink bar. Any way you slice it, there isn't any food there. Second now, water time. At first, watching Senpai run around like usual makes me smile, but afterwards I just feel worse than before, like something was empty. Tiger goes with me to help buy dinner, trying to comfort me in the process. Soon enough, Senpai returns with Leopard and we all sit down together. I'm too tired to think about what I'm eating. He's beaming, obviously trying to keep everybody in good spirits. Even Tiger followed his lead and goes along with his shenanigans, but I don't know why, but all I can think about is Senpai leaving. I've always thought about him leaving, but now that he is, I'm just sad about it. Okay, why don't you go with him then? Alright. Today's the day of my mathematics exam. I worked really hard to cover everything during the break. Even then, I'm still not confident about this exam. I just suck at maths, and I don't know if studying helped me remember anything at all, especially considering everything else I've had to deal with. I was so scared I left it to my... Blah. I was so scared I left it to last in my revision? Okay. My eyes were drawn to Leopard, who was scanning around the gloomy exam hall. I guess he's never seen so many people doing exams in the same room. I need to focus on my test and stop paying attention to him, but I guess he could... I checked Tiger. He's reading on an empty chair in the back row, paying little attention to me. I guess this would be as good an opportunity as any. I really don't want to fail. All I need is a pass. If I ask Leopard to help... No, I can do it on my own. I can't. Leopard has no idea cheating is bad. I can't fool him. If I fail, I fail. Passing one subject isn't worth doing that. It sucks, but I have to continue on. I need to have the conviction to do this test. I can do it! The bell rings for the end of the exam as I more or less finish off the last section of the paper. I had to skip a bunch, but I'm confident in at least half of them. I should pass. The rest right now is in the hands of fate. I pray to Emperor Wen Shang before packing up my stationery and leaving. After another day of exams, we decided to go to the cafeteria for dinner like usual. Oh, Jian Liao, it's been a while. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Please let me know if I can go back or something in this game. I would love to be able to do that. But anyway, y'all, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.